Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Comment ça va? Comment allez-vous? Ni hao, barako, and what's up, bro? This is Musa Matt Meacham Jr. signing in on the earth. Well, I came up with a plan, and that plan entitles that plan involves networking, money making, and filmmaking. Now, as I search the internet, I keep running into these articles about African American filmmakers and African American movie makers have all of a sudden have an interest in Africa. I think that's a pretty wise thing. I think that I think that's probably about the wisest decision that any African American filmmaker can make these days. We've got to realize that the world has changed. Now I've been on this earth quite a while, and I've lived in a lot of places, and the thing is, and I've written a lot of books, hundreds of books, and I've met a lot of people, and I've seen potential, and I've seen opportunities. I'm still in the process of making my appeal to those African American filmmakers who are getting ready to journey to Africa to get involved in enterprise. I'm sure if it's being broadcasted over the internet, it must be something very serious, and that some people are really serious about getting involved in enterprising in Africa. I would like to let those guys know, those African American filmmakers who are on their way to Africa or in Africa, and your ambition is to get involved in African filmmaking. I think that's about the wisest decision that you should make. I'll tell you why. Okay, you guys got connections. You guys who are on your way to Africa to begin filmmaking and to enterprise in filmmaking, you guys got connections. And the thing is, by your having these connections, it opens the door for any other African American or African who's interested in profiting from filmmaking. Now, you guys who are into serious filmmaking, you know that filmmaking is a very serious career. And some people do very well in filmmaking. So since I have a knowledge of filmmaking and have an ambition that deals with the concept of filmmaking, I want to make myself available to all you guys who come to Africa to get involved in enterprising in filmmaking. Now, when I after I'd done my search over the internet and seeing that there are serious filmmakers, African American filmmakers, who are getting ready to get involved in African filmmaking, I think that I say it again. those guys who made that decision and those guys who really uh, have done physical things to make that idea become a reality, I think that that is about the wisest thing that you can do. I've lived in Africa over 10 years, and I've lived in 3 different African countries, lectured at 2 universities in Africa, and during this period, while I guess you could say, uh, I'm trying to find the word. I'm gonna have to use a simple word. My stay in Africa, okay, I've been able to write and publish over 500 books in paperback, ebook, and hardcover. So what does that say? Let's say that there is leisure. There's enough leisure and opportunity for an industrialist, a creative African American artist to get involved in African filmmaking. I'm saying the sky is the limit. One advantage that you, as an African American filmmaker, one advantage that you have is that you have connections. And those connections that you have, and then you come into Africa and apply your knowledge and your connections, I think you'll be happy, very happy about the results. Now, I'm getting ready to venture into a program, which I'm saying to you guys who are coming to Africa to make films. I would like to say, hello, let's be friends. Let's let's interact. Let's make money. Now we know that millions of dollars are made in the film industry in America. We know that, both of us, all of us. But this is my proper proposal. This is my proposal to you African American artists on your way to do filmmaking. When I learned that you guys are on your way, it made me shift my priorities. What do I mean by shifting my priorities? I have access to human human beings. And the thing is, I'm saying that if you guys, you're gonna, when you come and you start making your films, I'm saying, please see me. Why? Well, I don't know what kind of movies you plan to make. I don't know what kind of movies you guys have in mind. I don't know if you're going to be doing biographical things of dictators. Uh, uh, I don't know I don't know anything about your programs. What do you plan to do with your skills and knowledge and connection? What do you plan to do with all that? Well, uh, all I'm saying to you is that I know this. You're going to need extras. You're going to need extras. You're going to need human beings to help you in your film production activities. And when I discovered that you were on your way, it gave me an idea. Let me supply you your extras, and I may be able to supply you with stars, made principals that would be in your films. I'm sure if you're coming, you guys who are coming to Africa to make films, I'm sure you got your connections in Hollywood, and you probably already have ideas of who you want to do this or who you want to do that. Well, I'm saying this: watch me, watch my development, watch the things that I do over the internet, and you see where I'm coming from. And the thing is, what I would be willing to network. I am willing to network with all African American artists, filmmakers who are interested in doing filmmaking on the continent. Now we know that $100 in America is chump change. We both know that. So we all know that. So come now. I'm training actors. I'm training actors for filmmaking. My people, my people. If you need extras, look. My extras, $100 per day, and no more than $500 per day for the extras that I provide for your productions. Now we all know that that's chump change, and the thing is, at least by your networking and interacting with me, by your interacting with me, I will be able to provide you with extras. And all you need to pay my extras is $100 per day up to $500 per day. And if you see the crew, if you see any one of my crew that's well trained, I mean, every one of my crew will be well trained. But if you see anyone in my crew that you think you can make a principal in your production, you do your own negotiations directly with that particular individual. I'm only concerned with those extras, those people at the crowd scene, those people that the camera is only on for just a short while. I should be able to provide extras starting at $100 per day per extra, and my maximum would be $500 per day per extra. Now, like we all know that that is a good bargain. So the thing is, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how can we come together and form some kind of economic union where we will all profit and we will all benefit from. So, you African American filmmakers who are on your way to Africa, please see Musa Matt Beecham Jr. I will supply you with all the extras you need at only $100 per extra at a minimum, and a maximum of $500 per day is the maximum that I will require that you pay my crew. So again, $100 per day up to $500 per day per extra. Now, I got some pretty talented people here. You may see some, and you say, wait a minute, that guy or that woman, oh, she's powerful. Look, that's between you and that man or you and that woman. You do your negotiation there. But I can provide if you need, yes, if you need 1,000 extras, come to Musa, Matt Meacham Jr., and I will provide you with 1,000 extras. You're talking about $1,000. Chump change, brother. So this is Musa, Matt Meacham Jr., signing out, and you will be hearing a lot from me. All I ask is that you just tune in on my network and you'll see what I am doing. At this very moment, I am working on 2 film scripts. One is a children's play, drama, and the other is a space odyssey. I am working on a continuous daily basis on a film script. And remember, I offered you a deal. This is Moose Song at Meacham Jr. signing out on Earth, and you will be hearing more from me about this project. Signing off.